Why is it taking so long? Thankfully, some things get better with age. Unfortunately, as we get older, things get harder when we are running. Today, we're going to talk you through how to manage that process and still hit your running goals.
Much like how the world has changed or internet usage has changed from dial-up to high-speed fiber, so things are going to change in your running as you age. First of this is that your maximum heart rate is going to be reduced as you're getting older. That's just something that happens over time. However, what we see with older runners is actually that they are able to maintain a higher sub-maximal sort of level of training. So what that means is that you are able to run at a sub-maximal level, so at a little bit harder than easy, but not maximum, right? So sub-maximal, and you're able to do that for longer periods of time compared to your younger counterparts. The jury is sort of out as to whether that is because you are constantly fighting this natural decline of age, or whether that is from years of training and you've just been able to build that up and sustain it. So that is really an awesome aspect. That is one of the things that we can work on in trying to fight this decline of aging and cardiovascular physiology. As we age, your body becomes, your physiology is a matter of use it or lose it. If you're not using it, the rapid decline happens at a much quicker rate. And so this is very true with something like your heart rate, right? So there is going to be a drop in your maximum heart rate, but when we're talking pacing, it's a matter of using it. So if you are able to rev yourself up to that maximum heart rate every now and then in training, that decline is going to be a lot less dramatic as it would for someone who doesn't do that type of training.
So as we get older and our performance starts to diminish, there might be this temptation to almost preserve that performance. What you do is you start training harder. You start doing more interval sessions and running longer and doing more volume. And you find that there's almost a knock-on effect with that where you actually start slowing down even more. But the key thing with the aging athlete is that recovery is a premium. What you need to do is start shifting your focus away from volume and intensity and towards recovery. This means shifting your focus fully on recovery and doing those easy runs, and much easier than you thought you needed to do. And as I mentioned before, it means also reducing volume. But you also still need to do some intensity work, and intensity work is very, very important in preserving performance. But again, you're going to be doing less sessions at intensity to ensure that you can actually do those sessions at the highest quality possible.
And Tutu's spoken about how we tend to defend that line, but what are the things that we can or need to change in order to help us let go? And one of the very important metrics there is how we measure what we are doing. And it's very important to go back to placing the emphasis on feeling very, very easy. Because a lot of the time when we talk to older athletes, they talk about the fact that they are tired and they're tired all the time and that they feel like they have to push so hard all the time. And that's the feeling that you've really got to learn to let go of. You can use things like heart rate. You can use things like power. But the important thing here is that we're trying to help you to let go of the numbers, because we really need you as you get older to learn to run within yourself and to run very easy. I'm going to use one of my clients as an example. She's a 69-year-old female who wanted to run one more sub-4 before she moved into her 70s, and hopefully to repeat that when she turned 70. We've been working together for quite a while, and of course most of our calls revolve around this go easier, go easier, go easier. And then she said to me just before her birthday that she really feels like if she runs the paces that I give her, that she has to admit defeat. And so her line was 6 minutes per K. She wanted to hang on to being able to do easy and long runs at 6 minutes a K or faster. She kind of just decided, well, actually, that's where I am. She almost admitted defeat to getting older and surrendered to that line and started doing those long, easy runs with a friend at closer to 6:15 to 6:25 minutes per kilometer. And where she was desperate to run under 4 hours just one more time, she'd been getting to 4:10, 4:13. And although some of our test sessions leading into the marathons did point to her ability to be able to run under 4 hours, she didn't have the aerobic base to do it because she was running her easy runs too hard. Once she let go of a number, and started running at 6:15 to 6:25, her speed work started to improve. So there was already a shift that we could see in the training, and a couple of weeks in a row, she commented, "Wow, Lindsay, I can't believe I've been fighting this because I feel so much better now, particularly when I have to do my faster running." And off she went to Seville Marathon and broke 4 hours again, and is very positive about her marathon running going forward, and finally has figured out how to run those easy runs on feel and making sure that she's not trying to hang on to a particular speed. If you want to know how to implement this in your training now, we've put together a Faster Beyond 50 masterclass. Click on this link to book your seat now.